were debts committed by the government of the Republic of Kenya then. You as accountants, as business people, you know, in simple bookkeeping, there are assets and liabilities. We inherited the assets. State House, my office, vehicles. Fair enough. What about the liabilities? We inherited them too. Huge public debt, 9.6 trillion, 900 billion pending bills. Eurobond, 2 billion. Accruing interest between 12 to almost 16%. Those debts must be paid, and they'll be paid by the people of Kenya, not by William Ruto or Gachagua. It is the people of Kenya. Us being part of Kenya will pay through paying taxes. These debts are on record. We did not borrow as we were in the forest. William Ruto alikuwa ametengwa nje. He was not attending cabinet. He was not attending the National Security Council. He was not part of committing the country to those debts. But he is the president of the Republic of Kenya. He inherited those debts. He has to figure out how they have to be paid. And we are inviting you, good people, to help us with ideas of what we do, how we can go about it, how do we avoid them in future. Through continuous engagement, through bilateral and multilateral diplomacy, the president has traveled around the country, the world, engaging multilateral leaders, the IMF, the World Bank, key partners, the United States, the People's Republic of China. Currently, he has just left Germany for France, to see how we partner with the world to get us out of the mess we are in. And it has started to pay. Yesterday, the World Bank made a huge pronouncement of $12 billion in the next 3 years, concessional loan on very low interest, as opposed to trying to borrow money here from local banks. The IMF, 4 days ago, made a similar announcement of a huge intervention. We have public roads that have all stalled. We need to get the contractors back on site. We have to get this money somehow. We did not create this situation. We found it. And they are uncomfortable when we say that's the situation we found. What do they want us to say? You people know, you manage companies. You know, you look at the state of the books when you take over a company. You take a company that is in the red, you know what to do with it. You take a going concern, you know what to do with it. But as we didn't have a choice, Kenya is ours. We took it the way it was because this is our country. If we had a choice, we would have looked for another company, not Kenya. Because of the huge debt portfolio through irresponsible borrowing. When we tell the story, because we are going to tell the story, people will be shocked. How $2 billion was taken from the central bank and put in a private bank that is responsible for the situation we are in, the weakening of the shilling. And people want to sit there, and we know what they did. And we had said, let bygones be bygones. But there's a good discussion. We are going to have a good discussion. We are putting the figures into place, who took what and where, so that the people of Kenya can know why we are in this shit and this mess. To be fair to everybody, how do people expect a government to fix a 10-year mess in 1 year? A mess of 10 years. Through state capture, conflict of interest, outright theft of public resources, irresponsible borrowing, misuse of public funds, misapplication of funds into useless legacy projects. And here we are.